We're so glad you're here with us. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. And if you're returning, we're so glad you've come back. So today we're going to do a resort review. I got to stay at the Contemporary Resort back in September. And let me tell you, it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience opportunity that I will never forget. It was extremely magical. Best way I know to put it is just magical. I felt like a 21st princess all week. It was amazing. We got there really late at night, but it was kind of nice because we got to experience the resort when no one else was awake, when no one was coming in or going out. It was basically just us, and it was really nice. It was nice and quiet. There was a person right there to check us in, help us, tell us where to go and all of that. And so it was just really nice. We got to experience the resort for the first time, like staying there for the first time, and we got to experience it without all of the hubbub of the big crowds. So that was really, really nice. So we got there, we went upstairs to our room. Now we got to stay club level, and all club level rooms are on the 12th floor. Now I don't like elevators, but let me tell you, I will ride an elevator for this view anytime. This view was amazing. You could see Cinderella's castle, Space Mountain. Basically, you could see the whole of Magic Kingdom. It was incredible. And I mean, look at this view of the crane. Look at this view of the crane. It was awesome. Kidding. I actually was really worried that the crane would be up the entire time, but thankfully it wasn't. So we only had a crane shot one night. But it was absolutely amazing. Sadly, we were a little disappointed at first because we didn't get our room on the castle sides, and we were kind of bummed. But boy, we got over that very quickly. The view of Bay Lake was breathtaking. This was my view one morning, or really afternoon, when I went back and kind of like for a rest between parks because it was very hot and I had definitely needed some rest. And I went in and lay down and just kind of like looked out the window and was like, oh my gosh. It felt like I was sleeping among the clouds. I was just kind of overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of it all, by the fact that I had this wonderful blessing of an opportunity. It was amazing. I can't put into words how I felt. It was just incredible. So the view, it can't be beat. The view when you came out of our room, and as we would head towards our room each time, so it was really, really pretty, and I loved it because it went perfect. Because we were staying at the Contemporary, you could see Tomorrowland, which is actually Disney's whole point of the Contemporary Resort, was to have aspects of Tomorrowland. And so your main view is going to be Space Mountain. And actually, it's not the only resort that does this. If you look at the Grand Floridian, what does it remind you of in Magic Kingdom? Main Street USA, perhaps? Well, that's because that was what it was designed to reflect. So from the Grand Floridian, you can kind of see the tops of Main Street USA. You can see Cinderella's castle, all that. From Polynesian, what do you think that represents? Adventureland. If you said Adventureland, you would be correct. Polynesian represents Adventureland, and Fort Wilderness represents Frontierland. Can't get that out. And Fort Wilderness represents Frontierland, though you can't really see it. It's still one of the 4 deluxe resorts, and they all have aspects of the Magic Kingdom. It's just, again, Disney is in the details, guys. To think to make the resorts reflect the park, it's just crazy, and I love it. You will hear me say that over and over again on this channel. Disney is all about the details, and that's what makes Disney different. People are always saying to me, you're going back to Disney again? Don't you want to go experience something else? And yeah, there's a lot of other things out there to experience, but to have so many details put into something like this makes each experience at Disney something unique, something special, because you realize something new every time. So that's a little history on the Contemporary and the other resorts surrounding the Magic Kingdom. Now, our room at the Contemporary, I had stayed club level one other time at the Grand Floridian. We got to stay 2 days, an amazing deal. Again, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And the room there was amazing, obviously. But it was definitely smaller than my room at the Contemporary. And I'm not really sure why. the only thing that I thought, our Grand Floridian club level room, it had more of a hallway, little entryway when you came in. Contemporary didn't. So I don't know if like they lost out on the other. I'm not sure. Both rooms were amazing, but the Contemporary I loved. Just felt very spacious, very nice and clean, and very, I liked the modern aspects of it. It was very nice. It felt like a very, well, it is, a very luxurious resort. And those beds, oh, I would die for one of those beds. Like, it's so comfortable. The pillows felt like I was sleeping on little clouds. The bed was firm, but not too firm. It was amazing. And they had a nice little couch there. Didn't really use the couch, but it was nice to set my clothes out on for the next day. So I used it for that. My one complaint you will hear of this video, the sinks. I do not understand the sinks in the Contemporary room bathrooms. I don't understand them. They take up the entire counter space. All we had was this little sliver of counter space for two of us girls. Now girls, obviously we're gonna have more stuff. We have like our makeup bags, our toiletries, like that kind of thing. And even guys, I feel like would have more than, that would fill up that little space. I get that maybe a design aspect, so it's like, this is, I shouldn't even say complaint. It was just a confusion because I don't know why you would make a sink take up the whole counter space. I actually ended up using my sink as my counter space for most of the trip, so it was a little weird, but you know what? It was literally the only downside. So our room was on Bay Lake side, so we would walk out of our room into the hallway, and I would see this beautiful painting every morning. I love, one of my favorite Disney artists is Mary Blair. She was the artist behind Small World. She's done other concept art for some of my favorite movies, and she created the Grand Canyon art piece that is in the Contemporary. This big piece of art that you see on the wall as you go through the monorail when you visit the Contemporary. It's a beautiful piece of artwork, and I got to see it every morning. It was just like, I was just in awe. Like every morning I got to wake up and there it was, and it was such a blessing, and I try to remind myself to take it in every opportunity because it's just, it's breathtaking. And to see that, and then the monorail come through, and the Contemporary is actually the only monorail, is the only one on the monorail loop to have the monorail come through its main concourse, which is really, really cool. But yeah, so I loved seeing that every time I walked out of the room. It was amazing. And if you ever get the opportunity, you really need to go visit the Contemporary and take in that piece of art. Like, walk around the resort. You can do that even if you're not staying at that resort. You can go walk around, eat the food there, go in some of the shops, because they have a lot. They actually had, let's see, they had the two little posh gift shops that had like jewelry. They had actually one that had the confectionery food in there, so like you could get confectionery treats. So not all of them, but some of them you could get there, and that was really, really nice. Because you know how long those confectionery lines get, so you know, if you didn't want to wait in line, you go back to your resort at the Contemporary. So that was really nice. Then they had the Fantasia one that had more of the park, you know, your regular park souvenirs, the plushes, the pins, the bags, and that kind of thing. So that was, I like that one though, because it had just what I'm used to at Disney, and it was really cute. And then they had Fantasia Market. They had perishable goods like cereal, I want to say like yogurts and stuff like that. I didn't actually get to go in there, but I think from what I remember seeing from a distance, it was that kind of thing, like little grocery items. So that was kind of cool. But on the other hand, I'm not at Disney to eat cereal and stuff like that I can just eat at home. But for those like who are staying long periods, or who don't want to have to pay for all the, you know, who aren't staying club level, you know, it is really nice. So, because thing is, with club level, you get the club level lounge, and that was amazing. With club level lounge, you get food basically all day. So I think, I want to say it starts at 6 a.m. for breakfast. Yeah, I think so. So 6 a.m. at breakfast, and for breakfast, I would go and I would get they had muffins, I got cinnamon roll, they had fruit, yogurt, granola, parfait stuff. For lunch they had like little snack things, yogurt covered pretzels, gummy bears, like salty treats, sweet treats, and they had bags that you could like fill up with all that and take with you. So what we did is we would fill up, they had really good potato chips. So we would fill bags with those and put them in our room for snacks to have later. We would put them in our bags for the park. We brought them home with us. And it was really nice too because we were in the airport, our plane got delayed, so we just started snacking. So that was really cool. And very, very nice little touch that they have. So it's like, you really, when you stay club level, you get your money's worth. I am telling you what, you get your money's worth. With club level, you also have turn down service. So in the evening, they'll come to your room, they'll turn back your sheets, fix your pillows, and put a little chocolate on there. They put Ghirardelli chocolates and the little packaging. I keep it just for the packaging. And it has like the castle on it, says Walt Disney World. It's really cute. Now when we first got there, they had the good chocolate and it was absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you a little picture of it right here. This, I am serious, that piece, that long piece above the 3 little pieces is a piece of chocolate with the Contemporary painted on it. How amazing is that? Like, who thinks to do that? It was so, so cool. Like I said, I felt like a luxurious 21st princess during this trip. I'm telling you what. I get chocolate with paint, like a painting on it, and it was actually good chocolate. Because sometimes I think with those, like, it's not always as good as it looks. That was. It was amazing. And the little, call them chocolate droplets, those were really good too. But yeah, the painting of the Contemporary on chocolate, absolutely amazing. So good. And so yeah, the chocolate, the turn down service, you have 24-hour concierge, which is really nice. They were big help to us, super sweet. You know, when you walk by, they're all like, hi, have a magical day, and what can we help you with? And they made sure we had water when we needed water because it was really hot. And so we'd come in, you know, they were making sure we were staying hydrated. Very, very helpful cast members. Extremely impressed with them. And yeah, it was just, I can't get over how amazing of an experience it was. And honestly, like, my friend Esther said this when we were talking through Instagram the other day. She said, you really just need a week to go visit all the amazing Disney resorts. And it's so true. There are so many aspects of the Disney resorts that you could just make a vacation out of. And, you know, you could save on park tickets, so you could stay at one of the Disney resorts and then go experience all the other ones and not even have to go to the parks and still have an amazing time, because there's just so many. I mean, we stayed at Pop Century and we loved it. We've stayed at Riverside. I'm going to get to stay at Art of Animation in January. I can't wait to experience that. We got to walk through it back in July, but I haven't gotten to stay there yet, so I'm really excited to do that in January. But yeah, you could definitely make a vacation by just visiting all the resorts, because they have so much to offer. They have food places at the Contemporary. They have the Wave. I didn't get to eat that one, but I've heard great things about it. Just didn't have the time. They have Contempo Cafe. I ate there. I just got a Caesar salad, but it was really good Caesar salad. I got salmon on it. It was really, really good. Like, cooked nicely. Perfect. They also have a really cute monorail cupcake. It's so cute. Cookies and cream. And they have Chef Mickey's is the character dining experience there. And it didn't used to be there. I think it used to be at Downtown Disney. They moved it into Disney's Contemporary. And they have breakfast, brunch, and dinner. Really, it's just a buffet style character breakfast. If you're on the dining plan, it takes 1 table service. And I haven't eaten there. My mom, Annie and Mom, ate there back when it was at Downtown Disney, and they said it was good, like it was fun, but I mean, I haven't eaten there. I don't know if I'd like go, because I think it has a lot of the same buffet things as like Crystal Palace and Hollywood and Vine. So for me, I love seeing Mickey in his little chef outfit, but I'd rather go to like Crystal Palace and see Winnie the Pooh, or go to Hollywood and Vine and see Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy and Donald in their like holiday outfits. So, but I have heard great things about Chef Mickey's. I just haven't eaten there yet. So maybe it'll be on my list to try, but there's so many other places that I want to try before that one. So, but it's nice that they have that there because it's close to the Magic Kingdom. It's a character breakfast that you don't have to go into a park for, so that's really nice. And it is really nice for guests there because they can just go down and with their kids. I would advise to make reservations first. I'm actually pretty sure that's probably one of the ones that you actually really need to just make a reservation. I don't know if they take a lot of walk-ups, but it's always good to try with places that have the reservations that seem really crowded. Always go up and see if they have any openings because they might. So my last thing about the Contemporary, one of the best parts about it, it's in walking distance from the Magic Kingdom. The only resort that you can walk to your resort, from your resort to the Magic Kingdom. It was so cool. Now it was really hot, so that made it a little bit less enjoyable, but I got over it. And what's really nice now is that you get security checked on that path. So instead of having to walk down the path, go through the long security line, along with all the people from the ferry, bus, monorail, now you can go through the security check on the path, go to Magic Kingdom, scan your Magic Band, and you're on to the park. So that's really a really good efficiency tool that Disney has done. They have made security checks so much better at the Magic Kingdom, I feel like. They also do that at the Ticket and Transportation Center. You don't have to go to the Ticket and Transportation Center, ride the ferry or monorail, then get security checked with that huge crowd. You get security checked there, and then you go straight to the park once you get there. So Disney is definitely on their efficiency game. E is for efficiency, all you Disney College Program people and cast members. And Disney is definitely all about efficiency, all about details and safety and all that. So it's just a really nice aspect. And if you're walking on the path, make sure you look down at some point because you may just see a little hidden Mickey. It's really, really cute little fun hidden. It's not even like a hidden Mickey. He's right out there in the open, but if you're not looking down, you're not going to see him. So take time and just enjoy your little stroll down that little pathway. So that is all I have for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed my little review on this resort. I hope that maybe one day you get the opportunity to stay there, because if you do, take it. You'll never regret it. It's amazing. So yeah, that is all I have for today. We'll be back with some more resort reviews, book reviews soon coming up, because we're all about reading. So we'll have some of those coming up for you. So make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, please. And you know, we've, again, really been enjoying this. Loving all y'all's comments lately and interaction. Please keep doing that because we love getting to know you all, getting to talk with you and meet you. Like, who said that you shouldn't make friends online? Because, you know, you all are our friends, our little Disney family, and we love that it's growing. We hope it keeps growing. So make sure you keep commenting, letting us know what you like to watch. So we'll try to add that to our channel. And you know what? Just say hello, if nothing else, because we love to hear from you guys. And above all else, we hope that you have a magical day. Bye, guys.